another Chatting with Courtney. I am Courtney Campbell, President and CEO of the Victoria Mutual Group. For this episode, we come to you from the lovely VMBS Mortgage Center in Ligonier. And our guest will be Paul Elliott, Vice President, Sales and Service of the Building Society Operations. We will be sharing with you information on our customized VMBS mortgage offerings. You don't want to miss this episode. Hi Paul.
Hi Courtney.
How are you? Welcome to the program.
I'm good, thank you. Good to be here with you.
Paul, today we'd like to share with our members the exciting news on the benefits of the VMBS Customized Mortgage Programme.
Well, Courtney, we have some exciting news for our members. Our team has been working in the background to design and customize mortgage offerings that we are sure will meet the varying needs of our members.
Paul, I'm so proud of our team at VMBS for designing these creative solutions. Tell us about the VMBS customized mortgage solutions that we have been hearing so much about.
Well, Courtney, as you know, earlier this year, we launched a 100% financing mortgage product for specialized groups. We're providing guidance and financial education and then 100% financing to members who own or operate their own small micro businesses. So these are electricians, plumbers, hairdressers, owners of public transportation. The caveat here is that this must be their first home that they're acquiring.
Is there a maximum loan amount?
Yes, there is a maximum amount on the program. We will lend up to $15 million for the acquisition of a home, or up to $3 million for the purchase of a residential lot.
What about fees? People speak a lot about fees these days.
For this group, we have made the fees incredibly low. We're charging a half of 1%, right, plus GCT, and we cap at $58,250. So under no circumstance will anyone have to pay a fee higher than $58,250 under the program.
That's really affordable.
Yes, it is.
And the options for repayment?
For self-employed persons, we all know that they earn, a little different from us who are PAYE. They earn weekly, bi-weekly, and some monthly. So we have flexible repayment options built into the program.
We also have a 97% mortgage product. Tell us about that.
The 97% financing was launched sometime before the 100% for specialized groups. And this is aimed at lowering the cost of getting into primary home. It's for first-time home buyers as well. It reduces the cost to a 3% deposit. Where you have to deposit more than that at the outset. We will, of course, give you the 97% and the difference can go towards your closing cost.
Are we targeting any special groups for this 97% product?
No, we're not. The 97% offer is open to all first-time home buyers, whether you be 25 or 50. Once you're acquiring your first home, this product is for you. It's important to know that under the program, Courtney, we have actually cut interest rates by 25 basis points. So for persons who are looking to get in, we're 8.25%. And so there's an incentive for everyone to get into this program. Low cost of getting in terms of deposit and a low interest rate.
Paul, tell me, can our members pre-qualify or even get pre-approval for these loans?
Yes, Courtney, I'm happy you raised that. We've recently launched a pre-approval process, and that's an improvement on what we had before, which is a pre-qualification that was far less defined. A pre-approval is a straight approval that says you are pre-approved subject to one, two, or three things. So you sign an agreement, you're completing evaluation, and so there's hardly a chance of anything happening between you getting a pre-approval and getting a full approval and getting getting to closing. So we've just launched a pre-approval program, and the good thing about this pre-approval program is that it gives everyone involved in the transaction some confidence, right? The realtors are more willing to have you meet with a vendor and sign an agreement. The vendors are happy to sign. And it gives you confidence in going out and saying, I know exactly what I'm shopping for. This is what I can afford. So everybody benefits from a shorter transaction. So I also want to add, Courtney, for persons looking to be pre-approved, as that you come into us, we'll have a quick discussion with you. We aim to provide a pre-approval process inside a day.
What are some other benefits that are unique to the VMBS mortgage loans?
So the VMBS mortgage gets the benefit of our group structure. We have Victoria Mutual Property Services that can assist with property searches for you, but also once you're ready to purchase, there's a valuation that's involved. Victoria Mutual Property Services will give you a 50% discount on the cost of valuation. 50% discount on the cost of valuation, and that's a huge discount. We also have our insurance program, our peril insurance program, that we can introduce you essentially to BCIC, that's an affiliate company of Victoria Mutual Building Society. Our speed and our turnaround time is also critical. We measure and monitor, so we try to get you a full approval inside 48 hours of you submitting everything. Critical to the process as well, Courtney, is the external handling. Our attorneys handling the mortgage processing or the registration of the mortgage, and we have created recently an in-house registration unit, which is aimed at speeding up the whole process, but more importantly, again, providing some savings, some cost savings to our members.
So Paul, for our members who are thinking of purchasing a new home, either for their own use or for investment purposes, what are some of the documents, what are some of the requirements that they'll have to satisfy as part of this application?
According to the first thing that a member want to consider would be to take a look at your income and your expenses. What are you earning and what's going out as expenses? All right? And I like to say, if you find that you're spending more than you're earning, you need to make some changes. If you're relying on debt to substitute your income or to supplement your income, credit cards and loans, you also need to make some changes. However, if all of that is okay, and you need to also manage your credit. So existing credit needs to be managed very well, because a bad credit report can also derail the process for you. Once you have all of those sorted out, you want to come talk with us. At VMBS, we believe in providing financial education. Right? So if you're not ready, we'll put you on a path to getting ready. Right? So then we'll ask you to provide basic things, evidence of your income, ask you to complete an income and expense statement so we can assess your ability to repay. And generally speaking, we like to say 45 cents out of every dollar could be committed towards total debt, including your mortgage. If you're above that number, doesn't mean you won't be qualified. We'll look at your residual income. Right? So we'll take you through the process. We'll assess your income and expenses and your readiness. Right? So those are the basic documents: proof of income, proof of your expenses. In some cases, we may ask you to substantiate some of that. We do a credit check on you, and once that is done, we quickly move you to a full approval or a pre-approval. Also important, Courtney, is the matter of savings, right? Because there are, of course, some costs related to the mortgage acquisition process. So we encourage our members to save, right? Before the mortgage process and even after the mortgage process. Our mortgage offering at VMBS, has a built-in savings feature as well, which you can negotiate with us on. Right, so we encourage savings because, of course, it provides support in case of a rainy day. One of the critical things that we looked at when we thought of the issue of savings and how to get persons on is to launch what we call our I Save for Home. Right? I Save for Home. And so the I Save for Home provides focus. Right? We have a discussion with you. I mentioned earlier, some persons may not be ready. So we're saying if you're not ready, here is how you can be ready. And we have a television ad that basically highlights this very well and puts you on the path, for example, for a $15 million home in 18 months with a predetermined saving amount. You can get there. So by focusing on a goal, we're saying we've created a special program for you. You save a predetermined amount, and when the time comes around, we move you through the process. We're showing you what is possible with a little savings discipline.
Paul, thank you so much. You have shared some rich information with our members that I'm sure they'll find extremely helpful.
It was my pleasure being here with you, Courtney. Thanks for having me.
That's it for this episode of Chatting with Courtney. See you next time.